Hi there, good morning. How are you this morning? I hope that you're all doing really well. Well, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but the other evening, Dion and I, we were sitting in the lounge and we had Alexa playing on in the kitchen and we were watching something on TV. And Dion all of a sudden said to me, I love the song that they're playing at the moment. And I said to him, oh my gosh, I can't even hear the song because the TV's on. Well, a couple of minutes later, we were sitting there and I don't know if the TV got quiet or it was a stillness at that time, but the next thing I heard a vehicle or a car pull up outside. And I said to him, yes, a car has just pulled up. And he had a bit of a giggle because he said to me, you could hear the car outside, but you couldn't hear Alexa playing that song just now in the kitchen. Well, it's made me think, what are we tuned into? That is what we're going to hear. And I remember when we bought our DAB radio, we were wanting it to play UCB2, and I remember when we put it on, it didn't just play UCB2. We had to go into the settings and we had to tune it into that radio station. So what you tune into is what you hear. What you open up yourself to is what you take in. So what are you listening to? Or more importantly, I want to ask you today, who are you listening to? Are you plugged into and hearing God's voice? And do you make the time to hear God's voice? Well, there's a beautiful scripture in the Message Bible, and it's in Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 8. And it says, trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do. Everywhere you go, He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. Run to God, run from evil. Your body will glow with health and your very bones will vibrate with life. I love that. Listen for God's voice in everything you do and everywhere you go, that scripture says. You know, we hear Him when we make the time to get to know Him. The more time that we spend in His presence, the more familiar we become with hearing His voice and what He is saying to us and when He speaks to us. He will keep us, that scripture says, He keeps us on track. Scripture also tells us that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. You know, you and I, we need to be tuned in to hear what He is saying. What are His orders for the day ahead? We hear Him when we take the time to be still and to wait for Him to speak to us. Scripture tells us, we know, to be still and know that I am God. You know, are you maybe today, maybe you're needing direction for your next step in life. Maybe you're needing peace at this time, or you're desperate for strength in your body at this time from God. Why not make the time today to spend time in His presence and be still before Him and just let Him speak. Put aside everything, lay all your burdens aside and just take time to hear what God is saying to you today. You know, He is waiting and He's wanting to guide you and lead you in the day ahead. So have a blessed day today and we'll chat again soon. God bless. Bye-bye.